Oh, wait, hold on. And we're live.
Sam needs a dose of calm yourself juice.
Sam doesn't know how to calm herself, especially when we're on lockdown. So what's going on, everyone? We have a full house. We've even got Nick on split screen. So yeah. He's over there now.
It's a Nick and Gary sandwich. Nick and I are in the
middle. What's up? What's up, everyone? So we have Nick, we got Chef, we have both Kyle and Joe, and we have Mr. Lewis in the building.
I have to use bathroom.
Go, Skinny. Go.
Hold on, I gotta put my hair up first.
Why does it look like Metal Chef is sitting like on a Game of Thrones thing?
I know, man. Chef's backdrop is amazing.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing.
I scratched my heel with my nail.
That's great. Thanks for that information, Sam.
Winter is coming.
So much richer to know that you just scratched your nose with your nail. Everybody else happy they know that now?
Oh, yeah, I am.
So what's up, Chef? How's life?
Going good. Going good.
You're not working anymore now, right?
No, I got a couple weeks off. They're taking a break from all the golfers that want to socialize out there on the golf course.
Huh. I guess, yeah, that makes sense. Get them away from each other for a little while. Yeah, that would make sense. And I'm surprised golf courses are still open. That's essential? Like, there's only essential stuff that's supposed to be open.
You know, if you're golfing by yourself, you can socially distance.
Yeah, but the people that want to be all buddy and drink beer and whatever want to hang up and hang out with each other in like groups of 5 or 6.
Well, wait, I thought 5 was okay still, or is that not okay anymore either?
Well, they all just huddle up like everywhere. We can't control what they do, so they're all hanging out when they're not supposed to be like hanging out. Like, so to control like the numbers from going up because they're a little bit up right now over there in that zip code, they have to like kind of shut down services and stuff like that to get the numbers down so we can go back to work.
Okay. I'm still like I don't think we have anything open around here that's not a food store pretty much or something to do with food. That's it. So.
I don't know. The 7-Eleven across the street from my apartment just closed.
Joe, how many moderators do you have, man? You got 18 viewers and you got 18 moderators.
No, dude. I got 2. Immo and Mech.
You can't keep track of 10 people. You got
Immo and Mech.
You're killing me, man.
And usually we're up around like 30 something. I don't know. Maybe because I did it an hour earlier this week.
My bad.
Maybe because I did it an hour earlier this week. Everybody's all thrown off, but you know, Sam's like in quarantine. She's like, no, can we do it earlier? Because around 9, all my friends come online and then we're all doing FaceTime and everything. So trying to just make her stay as sane as possible. Kyle and Joe, how's life? Or Kyle or Joe, whichever one wants to go first.
Ladies first. Go ahead, Kyle.
Nice.
Doing good, you know, just same as everyone, just staying home. Had an earlier dinner tonight with the family, got some groceries delivered a couple hours ago, and that's about as exciting as it gets.
Yeah, that's it, isn't it? That's just about as exciting as it gets right now.
Yeah, it's like you can't even ask anyone how their day is anymore because it's all the same.
I asked my wife, I'm like, so how was work?
Gary. Gary's killing me already. I mean, Fred, sorry.
No, Fred. That's Gary. Fred is the one that will not be seen on camera. Yeah, he's everywhere.
Fred's typing.
Gary was live earlier, and I was like, hey, Gare Bear, and Fred did not like that.
No.
Oh, no.
Fred thought it was Joe.
Fred has shown a weird attraction to me as of late. I don't know what to make of it. I'm trying to be flattered, but it's getting to that like fine line.
Yeah, Fred has no boundaries.
No.
He takes, indecent proposal like times 10. He don't care.
Right. Yeah. No, I'm doing good though. I've been I've binge watched like old episodes of like Barbecue Pitmasters today. That was like the highlight of my week today.
Gary, you're up, sir. How's life been for you? I mean, besides the cooking show that I just watched, it made me very hungry, by the way.
Yeah, I think I'm going to do that more often. I love cooking. I just, during the week, like when I get off work, I don't really have time because I already have something in the smoker all day because it smokes while I work. But I enjoy cooking is like my number one passion. Like, that's what I love. No, I've just been busy, man. So I don't know if it's, Uncle Donald's stimulus check that's making my business bounce every day, but I've been getting some orders, which is nice because we were hurting and we weren't eligible for any relief from the SBA stuff because they ran out of money and, my business wasn't cool enough, I guess. So, but yeah, things are good.
Don't let them tell you that. Chesapeake's awesome. Don't let them tell you.
No, I know. I'm just saying, like, they ran out of money because they were giving money to people they shouldn't give money to.
Right.
But yeah, dropped some mixtape butter today because people kept asking for it after the mixtape oil, which that wasn't a plan, but people want what they want.
These live 6 people is like straight out of Winter Soldier. You guys are awesome. You know that?
Wait, you know that people are playing outside now?
We 3 more and we said Hollywood Squares.
Right.
What are they doing outside?
Take the top right corner for $300.
Like they were
What would
inside
be the Brady Bunch?
and now they're all like going out again.
So who's who for the Brady Bunch? I say that Chef and Joe is where like the girls would line up. I'm not
Kyle,
taking
Marsha. I called dibs on Marsha.
I'm Peter.
I'm Marsha, just so I can say I'm the hottest from the
I'd
bunch.
rather be Bobby because later in life, Bobby marries that model, Adrian. Whatever her name was from.
Oh, good job, Sam. Look at you.
Nick is Marsha. Marsha.
All right, so we are up to 25, which is okay. So we can get going now. You gonna go ahead and tell them about the giveaways?
I'm placing them on.
Yeah, this is Sandy Cake's corner thing, and she ain't doing nothing.
Sammy Cakes is putting up comments.
I think Sammy Cake's about to get fired.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on.
Go to the corner.
There you go.
Shoot out like trap.
Whoa, you are in my way.
I know. Hold on. There. This chair is big enough for both of us now. There you go.
I'm not very cool.
You're up.
Okay.
Go on.
Did anybody ask Nick how his day was?
Oh no.
I thought
That's
Nick
true.
went
I was
first.
just thinking
I'm
that
sorry,
too.
Nick. How's your day, Nick?
Oh,
Who's
thank-
Nick?
I was all right. I went shopping.
Wait a minute. Who's
Hey,
Nick?
shush. Shush, everyone shush. I'm gonna be quiet. And Ashley, how was your day? I don't care about
I sent Nick shopping, so I didn't have to do it. It was fantastic.
Yep.
But then I ordered him dinner for his birthday since we couldn't go out.
I know you sent him shopping because Brandon went shopping with him.
So are Nick and Joe brothers?
Yeah.
No.
Who's younger?
Absolutely not.
Where have you been, Gary?
No, I'm asking because I want to know who's younger.
Oh. He's younger.
Is
Gary,
that why
just so
Joe's
you know,
always
me
picking
and
on you?
Kyle are cousins.
I knew you guys were kissing cousins. It's okay.
Hey, it is what it is, Gary.
Right.
Jealousy is a stinky cologne, man.
Hey, you know what? That's gonna be my next cologne scent. Jealousy.
See, look, you're giving them ideas left and right now. And I bet you it's going to be
that sounds like a future collab.
My collab.
Collab.
Say that again.
What?
Say collab again.
Collab.
A collab.
Kulab.
Hi.
The practitioner in here, he says it. Oh my God, I can't stop laughing when he says the word.
Oh, I hate that. When I had told him, I said, if you're gonna post any videos about our products, don't do the oh yeah thing. I said that creeps me out. Like, don't do it.
He says it sounds weird when I say it. I'm like, I think it sounds weird when anyone says it.
It sounds good when you say it.
It sounds like when you say it, you should be on a certain list that you don't want to be on.
Move it. No.
I don't know. If you don't get it, then you don't get it. But
I don't have an accent.
Oh,
Anyone in Jersey shouldn't be making fun of accents. Hey, I don't have an accent.
you don't have a Jersey accent. No, I don't think you do.
So, I don't have a Jersey accent.
The Joyzy.
I love those East Coast accents are awesome.
Yeah.
you definitely aren't Jersey Shore material, Joe. No, I'm just joking.
I take that as an extreme compliment, my friend. Thank you.
I have a Jersey accent. So.
Thank you. As much as they might be entertaining to you, I don't want to fit in with that crowd. I'm good. I'm good.
That crowd is the highlight of my Thursday nights.
Hey, Joe.
Or just me?
Which one?
Joe.
Did this get smaller?
Yeah.
Oh. Hey, when's Bamm coming in here?
He is here. No, he isn't.
I thought you say you forgot about him? I don't think you forgot about him, right?
They thought it was today.
What's up, Bam?
Bam was coming in? I'm so confused. See now, I think you guys are trying to mess with me.
He said he thought it was an 8.
I'm gonna say I said Bam would have been here, but Joe told me couldn't.
You think you're funny, right? You're gonna keep going with this? One day we're gonna see each other in person, Chef, and we're gonna have an issue because you helped Bam drive me nuts. Yeah. So go ahead, read
Did that
off.
get smaller or just me?
Read off all the companies to him real quick. If you can read my terrible handwriting.
Your handwriting. No, I got it.
You got it? Yeah. She found somebody making fun of me, would be my guess right now.
No.
All right, go ahead. Tell who we can give us up away from.
You gotta be quiet.
I am, go ahead.
Voodoo. Don't know. I can't say that one.
Turnbull Tonics.
Okay, we got it. Beard Outlaw.
Uh-huh.
Queen. Beard Justice. Chronic.
Yes, Chronic is back. Yes, they're here. Mhm.
Combo of Choice.
Yes, combo of choice. And no, you can't win it.
No. Boston Beard. And I don't know that is.
That's MASC. It's the Kuchel bar that we have. That
You mean the thing?
yes, the straightener. Yes,
Okay.
yes.
They're getting that expensive.
So is this list? Are they makers or fakers? Who's on the
I
list?
guess it depends on how you're looking at it.
I had.
You know what you're trying to get me to do?
The first giveaway is JOFM, man.
You know what?
I'm
And
a
you're
little
helping
disappointed
Chef.
in the involvement of Kyle and Joe. They are awfully quiet.
Soaking it in.
We're just soaking
man,
it all
when
in.
When there's 6 people, 7, 8 people, it's tough.
Yeah, you know, I kind of forgot that when I invited Kyle and Joe, they're never together. You know? Like, even when you guys do your videos, it's a split screen thing. And I was like,
Yeah.
as I kind of kicked in, I was like, oh, wait a minute.
Hey, Dan C, what's up, buddy?
Nick said he wasn't going to be here. I was going to have to split screen him in, too. And I was like, this is getting more and more complicated as we go here.
Wait.
Yeah.
But
Shush. Wait.
Gary's always wanted to be in between us, so it works out perfect.
I got a Kyle and Joe sandwich. I don't think there could be anything else that will make my life as much as that. Like I could feel the beards tickle on my ears, like just thinking about it.
How ticked is Fred right now? He's so
Fred's so mad. Fred left the room. He's pissed.
yeah.
He's a color of Fred I've never seen.
Fred is currently messing up your current batch right now.
Oh, yeah.
He is.
Someone just asked
Someone
just asked how far apart we live. We're only about 30, 35 minutes apart. Not too bad.
Yeah.
What the?
So when I go visit, like I can get a legit Kyle and Joe Huggle sandwich.
I feel bad.
Anytime, man.
Yes,
All right.
free of charge too.
Dad,
Free.
friends on here.
Yeah.
my friend?
Your friend.
Oh, what's up, Dan? So many friends on camera. All right, you ready? You want to do your first one?
I feel famous.
Why do you feel famous?
I feel famous. I feel famous.
But Dan didn't say he was your friend, Sammy.
Oh man.
Dan, did you hear that? Dan, you gotta defend Sammy, Dan. Come on.
Just kidding. Dan loves you all.
It's okay. It's okay. We all know Dan. He likes you. He says hi to you before he says hi to me. Yeah. So you ready for your first giveaway? You're gonna do
Thank
an
you,
oil.
I am famous.
You're gonna do an oil.
Okay.
So just ask them if they're all ready. Tell them to give you,
I don't care if they're ready or not.
Don't be mean. Don't be mean. Don't be mean.
Sammy, we love you much more than Nick.
Wow. Nick, that was rough.
What's wrong with
Mr. Pizza Face.
What's up, Pizza Face?
Mr. Pizza Face is one of my favorites in the community. He's everywhere. I love it.
Right?
Yeah, he's good people.
He's coming like an icon in all of these lives. He comes in and everybody just goes nuts. Somebody's got to get him to go live just once.
Yeah,
that's
his
funny.
picture.
We've been trying. We've been trying. And
Our last 2 or 3 lives on Instagram, we both said we're like, one of us will hop off Pizza Face, hop on with us. And nope,
do it.
he won't.
So here's a true story real quick about Pizza Face. Not him, but a Pizza Face. So back in Arizona, we'd always have a Christmas party, like a white elephant Christmas party at my cousin's house. They would host it. And we do this white elephant gift, which is you use gifts that you pretty much want to get rid of, right?
Actually, that's bamm.
Well, every year there was this giant rubber pizza face, like a mask, that every year it kept showing up, and like we thought it ended up in the trash, but no, for like 10 years this pizza face kept showing up in the white elephant gift thing. So when I see his name, like I just think of that mask, and that mask would be perfect for him to wear to go live, because I don't think he wants people to see what he really looks like.
That'd be funny.
I know it wasn't that funny.
I don't think he's that, because they've tried in therapy and everything else to draw him out, and he like refuses to go live. He wants nothing to do with it.
We're gonna get him to. We're gonna go live on YouTube and get him.
Right.
Like a picture of something. You got to screenshot it.
It's going to be earth shattering. Most
Like,
of you
yeah,
haven't
it's-
seen-
Send him 100 boxes of pizza.
That's an idea.
Yeah.
All right. Nick, you want to hold up the Hellfire bottle real quick?
What's up,
What's up,
Joey?
Joey?
Joey Hookem.
Oh, it's right in my face.
What's up, Hookem? Nice.
Some cool artwork.
Okay.
Oh, Immo, that's a good
Why
idea.
do we all get quiet?
Because they're waiting for you, because you're up right now,
I
dear.
don't got nothing to say.
No, you're doing the giveaway.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So, yeah, let me get you back up here. I'm sorry.
Send profile.
That's my fault.
Send profile.
Go ahead, here. Right.
Okay.
No. Right there.
I see.
Mhm.
I want this.
Well, your uncle has it, so tell him that you want it and to bring it over.
Bring it over. Please. There's my manners. Okay. Cherry vanilla oak moss.
Oak moss,
Moss?
yes. Mhm.
Nasty. I'm kidding. Fossilized amber. It's not like dead. Like old.
It's like solidified amber.
Dead amber.
No, it's not dead. It's been solid. Will you just keep moving?
And tobacco.
There you go. Now you go to the random. So now they're going to try and win. This is the yes.
Hey, Joey, sorry to interrupt. What do you want on your burger?
I'll be down in 2 minutes. Okay. Go ahead.
Oh, didn't you guys know that Joe has MGK hid up in his attic?
Yeah, look at that. Yo, Joe, let Macaulay Culkin out, bro.
Oh my God.
You make him cook for you?
Our father, when Brandon was younger, our father used to look at him and go, B, do this.
Yeah, he looked just like him. He really did.
Okay, so I'm assuming that's Brandon. And who is Brandon to you?
He's our youngest brother.
Okay, so there's three boys.
Four.
4 boys. Okay, cool.
Four
I'm
boys.
one of 3 boys.
Yeah.
Did Kyle just say he's one of 3 girls?
Starting it early, huh, Fred?
Dude, that's Gary.
Yeah, go. Just don't worry about them. Just say, guys, are you ready?
No. Okay, 1 to 20. Got it.
No, because you got to actually get them.
Oh my God! People, pay attention.
I think Sam should pay attention. She was complaining about how many giveaways there is, and she can't get them all, but she can't even get to the first one.
People are already
Come on,
going.
Sam.
You guys won't stop talking.
Killing me, Sam.
Nope.
People are guessing numbers already.
Yeah, they're tired of waiting for Sam.
Okay. Yes.
There's the stop sign.
Did somebody win? What are we doing?
I'm confused.
I didn't even know we started.
I know.
I didn't either.
Well, that's because you said 1 to 20 before you actually said go. I mean, it just kind of got all
How do you
confusing.
scroll up on it?
Mike, what's going on, Mike from Chronic?
What's up, Chronic?
I didn't like it. I didn't see Mike. That's because I've been.
No.
Ironically, you do not have a winner yet, which is funny, but it happens.
Okay.
Wait, let me see something for 2 seconds. Let me set that, and then let me see that. Okay, no, yeah, you're good. You're fine. It just happened. And I don't think it's because I think it's because you didn't really just say, okay.
Okay, we're gonna do it again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, people are just 1 to 20.
And then
Whoa, I changed the number.
you gotta be close to them like that.
New number.
Crazy girl.
You can go now.
Well, you got to give it StreamYard a chance. Remember? See?
I'm just gonna sit here and look pretty.
Feel free to talk amongst yourselves.
You'll be
I have
sitting,
not the
you'll be
slightest
sitting
idea
there
what's
a
going
while.
on.
Yeah, I'm confused. So what is the number range?
1 to 20.
Okay.
You have 38 people in here, so you should go 1 to 15.
Sounds good.
Yeah, if they don't get it here, we're gonna have to. But I mean,
you usually try to do at least half. Like if you have a small number, small.
you know, we're at 40. That's why I thought 20 would be okay. But
What are you drinking, Gary?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
One guess.
Salted dark chocolate with a splash of flavor.
Sounds good. I haven't had one of those in years.
we have a winner.
I actually shouldn't be drinking them at all. But
Go ahead and put it up, Sam.
That one?
As far as I can tell, yeah.
Try it again. Do it again.
As far as I can tell, that's it. I'm taking a double check real quick just to make sure, but
Yeah, that's it.
yeah, that's it.
what we need that SpongeBob thing. 30 minutes later.
All right.
Dang.
Bernie.
Bernie,
Bird.
feeling the burn.
So, Bernie, you win the Hellfire oil from Voodoo, and if I could find my pen, I can write it down.
Yep, you won this guy.
So Bernie, he was on with Steve Beardsonwood last night, like
How entertaining was that?
like 2 o'clock in the morning Eastern Standard Time, and just straight up like DJing. It was Steve being a DJ was one of the most ridiculous things I've ever seen.
Steve is just the most ridiculous thing we've ever seen. He is so funny.
So Steve, I keep commenting on how round his head and face is ever since he did his beard trim. So at first I said that his head looked like a kickball. And then he was on live with Dan and he was eating some hot jerky and his face got really red. So I said it looked like a red kickball. And then he had his DJ lights going on last night. Like his whole garage was like just different random colors. So his head now then looked like a disco ball. It was ridiculous.
And then here.
It was funny.
Here.
I never heard of this voodoo company until Wednesday.
Steve does get around, pizza face.
Go ahead, baby girl. I'll be right back. Keep them all entertained.
Yeah, Billy, I'm with you. I had to leave every time Steve started singing too. I regretted every time I made a song request.
Okay. Oh my
Oh my God.
Nick, what's the scent profile on that again?
On the Sam, what is it?
I got it.
I know it's cherry, tobacco,
I got it.
amber.
Cherry, vanilla, oak moss, false amber, and tobacco.
Cool.
Okay. Father told me to do another giveaway without him, so that's what I'm gonna do. It's the same scent, same thing, just a bomb. Wow. It's the same exact. It's from the same. It's from Voodoo. It's the
So,
same.
just so we don't see it posted 10 more times, Redneck Viking says that Kyle, Joe, and Gary are the queen of the beard's new jesters.
Got it.
I don't have the ability to post it on the screen, so I'll just repeat it. Some people
Bernie,
get
contact
irritated that we don't acknowledge. I want to make sure they're acknowledged.
There you go.
There we go.
Queen of the Beard's new Jesters. All right.
Yeah, Bernie, contact Voodoo.
Okay.
So I checked on the. Were you guys? I did a live stream last weekend when I was in the shop, making our cologne, like actual cologne. Were you guys? Any of you guys watch that?
I didn't even know you make cologne. That's awesome.
Well, we're going to. So I have 3 different scents maturating. So I put them in a jar, and they're sitting in a dark place. You have to let them do that for 15 to 30 days for the alcohol smell to go away. So I have Poe is one of them.
Oh wow.
Scarecrow. Scarecrow's the second one, and then the third one is the only thing I have written on the bottle is Steve's blend, because I let people online tell me what they wanted, and of course Steve's like, "Oh, I know everything." So Steve told me what he wanted. So we kind of came up with a blend. Steve had some ideas. I added some things, and we just made a scent blend live on the stream. And so far, I checked them today, and they're smelling good. The alcohol is starting to dissipate, so it's smelling good.
Fair enough.
I'm pretty sure he meant a combo.
Yes, he didn't need a combo. He wanted
Gary, you do pomades, don't you?
Yeah, we have water-based pomades. We have hair clay, fiber gum, texture paste, and molding.
Yeah, I'm interested in that. I just started getting into pomades, and I did get one from Detroit Grooming. I want to try a water-based one though.
What did you get from Detroit?
I got their vanilla honey scented one. I think it's their, not the water one.
Okay.
Might be their oil-based pomade.
Yeah, the oil-based. Yeah.
Yeah, Joey's use our pomade. So our pomades, our water-based pomades, we have 2 scents right now. I have 2 more soon, but not quite yet. We have Rebel, which is a cherry vanilla, and then we have the Scarecrow in a pomade, just because Scarecrow was a popular requested scent.
That sounds good.
I think I'm going to order a pomade for my nephew, actually. He's been driving me nuts to get him one from a good company, he said. So, seems like a safe bet.
Hey, Joe.
Yeah, there's a few people that have Rebel, and they're loving it.
Yeah.
I got a question.
The water-based is awesome. Nice. Okay. Thanks, Ryan. I'll have to definitely check that out.
No, I did
I've
not.
been asked about an oil-based, but I'm not sure if I want to do an oil-based.
I got to get something to eat in me real quick. Sorry, I don't know what to tell you.
I'm not hungry. So.
Yeah, I just got the Poe scent in the oil recently. That's some good stuff right there. It's a really good scent.
It's all right.
You ready?
Just all right. You're about to be modest.
No.
Yeah, get it set up.
No, I do. Okay, next.
Douglas got Rhapsody. Rhapsody's a good one of my favorites.
Oh. All right, guys.
These nails hurt.
Well, we'll find a way to get them off tomorrow. I did my part here. Listen,
So,
does anybody know how to get
I
girls'
got a
nails
question,
off?
Joe. Instead of just giveaway,
I'll do it.
let's talk about stuff. What do you want to talk about, man?
Whatever you want to talk, Gary.
They're
You're the guest,
mostly
man.
off.
What do you want to talk about?
I have like 4 left that won't come off.
I want to talk about Joe and Fred.
Tomorrow.
Huh?
I'll take them off tomorrow.
Just kidding.
Coming over. Thank you.
I'm game.
Yay. She's taking them off tomorrow.
Huh?
And Ashley says she'll take them off tomorrow.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Half baked.
Mom.
I thought I did.
Okay.
I responded to something. I don't know if you asked me anything new since then. But if your question's about the discount code, the code is super, and it's buy any 2 oil, balm, or butter, mix and match, and you get 1 free. So you get 3 things, 1's free, and you mix and match them.
Yes, get the whole family, humans.
Let's talk about everybody that ain't in here.
Queen is me.
Well, let's ask this. We didn't ask this. What's in beard, y'all?
Yeah, there you go, Gary.
Mick, there's already too much of that going around, Mick. Do we need to add to that? Joe, I got a question for you. Are you how do you feel about the response so far to your last couple videos that you
Uh-oh.
You were breaking up, Joe.
Huh?
You were breaking up. Say that last part again.
Yeah, you froze up for a second there, brother.
Yeah, sorry, my Wi-Fi is a little wonky right now. Are you happy with the response that you've gotten with the last couple videos you dropped?
You know, I am. I'm more than happy. I was nervous about putting out the Bearded Dad series for sure. Like, you're getting personal. You know, you don't know how people are going to react and stuff like that. And I didn't even know if it would get a view. You know, like who knows what's going to happen? But
right,
I like it, and I've gotten more than a couple messages now of people kind of reaching out about their own situations and talking to me. So it's been really cool so far.
Awesome.
And the community's awesome, man. Like everybody just jumped in and said their pieces, and it's been great so far.
Awesome. Good.
Does anybody in the comment in the peanut gallery have questions for me, James, Joe, Kyle, Nick?
Why is that like? What is
What's up, Pete?
I'm okay. We do that. Right when one in.
What's all right, brother?
And any questions? I know it takes a minute for the chat to catch up to.
It does. It does. Yeah. That's the only problem.
Like, any questions? Like, any questions you got, I answer. I don't care. Yeah, is Nick in witness protection? He's all shadowed out.
I got a question, Gary. Can you give me an idea as to what other remixes might be coming our way?
Absolutely not.
Ah.
I'll turn the light on.
No, you're wearing black.
No, so the next mixtape will probably be out in June. They're not every month. Because
Okay.
like when we did the art series last year when we're doing a new one every month, and that on top of everything else I do is just a lot of work. So we'll do one in probably June, but I can tell you there may be strawberry or watermelon involved in it.
Strawberry or watermelon.
That's it. So we'll see between now and June how many companies come out with strawberry and watermelon related shit. So
how do I deal with crazy young girls? I used to take Sam and glue her to the ceiling.
Adderall.
No. Just kind of got to roll with it, man. I don't know. It was a learning curve for me. I learned every step of the way.
I had to learn how to do my hair.
Yep. I had to learn.
How to put dresses.
Nails.
I still haven't learned that quite yet. I'm getting there. Okay. I'm getting there.
Our winner of our last giveaway has a question that he wants answered immediately. It sounds like.
Chef had a question for you, Gary. I don't know if you can read that.
I answered for Gary.
Oh, okay.
Oh, dude, I am 100% ribeye, baby. No, you know
Is
what?
it-
Let's be honest.
Gary,
Let's be
is it
honest.
because ribeye has a lot of fat?
Let's be honest. I am
That's the
chorizo
marble
flavored. I'm chorizo flavored spam. All right. So, dude, if you haven't had the chorizo flavored spam, you're missing out. That's
I've
what
never
it
even
is.
had spam. Is it really meat?
Dude, get off this stream. Go.
I've
Hey,
never had spam.
Uninvite him, and you live in the Midwest. Get out of here.
I had spam when I went on my honeymoon in Hawaii.
I want that.
We haven't really gotten into the giveaways that much yet.
We
So
got one out of 30 minutes.
I got a
So,
question, Gary.
Yeah, go ahead.
How did your collab with Matt, No BS, how'd that sell? Like how'd that go?
Oh, it did really well, and it's not over. I have the butters and bonds. I just have to make the oils.
Okay.
So it's all year, and you know what I mean, but it's going well. The problem with that is not everybody uses balm, so they're kind of like, there's a balm, but I have to do as a set because that's how it was designed.
Right.
The balm, I'll be honest with you, is the one thing I don't like out of the three pieces because the leather and whiskey, it's kind of harsh, but I made them to the specifications that I was asked to do it. So no knock on anybody because it was a great job. When you mix them all three together, they're fantastic.
Yeah,
But-
the oil wasn't the oil like a pineapple smoke? That's pretty
No,
rich,
that's
right?
the butter. The
That's
butter,
the butter,
the
okay.
pineapple smoke, and my God. And we even did co-wash in that. It's a limited run of co-wash because people kept asking, and I said, you have to ask Matt's permission because when I do a collaboration, I don't do anything that they don't want done.
That's the way it should be.
So, like, people ask me all the time for a butter or an oil in the scent that Command co-wash is in. I'm like, you got to ask Dan because I've asked Dan before, and he says he's not interested in that. He just wants to keep it the co-wash. Which is not a knock at all. That's perfectly 100% fine. When I do collaboration with somebody, there's nothing made outside of that collaboration that they don't approve. They have to approve it. That's just the respect I give them because it's something done with them.
Okay.
Gary, will you keep the review series going?
What do you mean? I don't know what a review series is.
I think he means like you did the one with No BS, and you did one with Dan T. He wants to know if you're going to keep doing collabs like that, I guess.
Yeah, I keep doing collabs, but I am in no way affiliated with Beer Times with Scott. It's absolutely zero. There's no affiliation. That's it. And that's all I'll say about that.
How do you decide who you want to do a collab with?
Depends how I feel that day for the collabs. There's got to be one. It's got to be somebody that I at least like and respect.
Of course.
You mean I don't do collabs just with everybody because, and this isn't to toot my own horn, and it may have been done before. I really don't know the answer to that.
Mhm.
But when I came onto the scene, I'm almost certain I was the first one to do a collab with anybody. And I did it with another company. There may have been other people who've done it. I just don't know that.
Right.
But it seems like after the collaboration, it just seemed like everybody and their mother was doing a collaboration at that point. So I try to be picky now because you got guys who want a collaboration that have no influence on anything. They got 8 subscribers and only 2 people know who they are, and they want a collaboration with you. And I'm like, I put a lot of effort into the collaboration. There's a lot of work for me to do and a lot of money on my end. So if I'm doing a collaboration, I have to know that, one, you're worth it, I guess, if that makes any sense without kind of sound like a jerk, because I have to get some kind of return on that.
Right.
Well, I
and it
think
has to be something where I'm willing to be like, you know what? I made this for this person because they're badass.
right.
So I have to believe in you enough to promote a product around your name. You know what I mean?
That makes sense because I think the person, who wants a collab done, I think they should be passionate and about who is doing the collab. I think just going around and, first of all, I don't think you should really ask for your own collab, honestly. But I think it means more if a company approaches you for it. But I think you gotta be passionate about that company that's asking you too, because
Yeah.
potentially your logo or your face and your inspiration in that product. So it's kind of a,
Well, it boils down to it's a business decision.
Yeah.
It's not something for
I
fun.
mean, the companies are probably spending quite a bit of money to make that collab happen, getting the whole product line out with whoever they're doing with. So it has to make sense for the company in order to do it, period.
Right.
Yeah, and I think it's now if you want to if you want your own scent, like I know other companies do this and we do it as well. We do customs. You can create a custom scent if you really want something that's your own.
Right.
But it's not. Don't ask for a custom. Don't ask for a collaboration. Usually the company should come to you. And there's companies who I've been on the scene a lot longer than a lot of these companies. So some of these guys who they'll be in business 3 months and they're already doing collaborations. I think you need to build up. But that's just my opinion. You gotta, because just because there's a collaboration doesn't mean people are gonna buy it. There has to be like, what? I really like this company. I really like that guy. Holy crap, they just did something together. I've got to see what this is about. Not like, oh, here's a new company, here's a new guy. They did something together. Why do I care? The care factor has a lot to do with it. You have to have something that brings them to want to even look at what you're doing. So what I need in order to do a collaboration, I just have to feel it. You have to be somebody that, here, I'll be honest with you right here. Like Nick, I don't know Nick really from Adam, other than he's connected to Joe. If Nick asked me for collab, I would tell Nick no. If Joe and Sammy asked me, I would probably consider it a lot more. That's kind of how, if you want to understand it, it's not because Joe's a bad guy, or not Joe, but not because Nick's a bad guy. I know nothing about Nick, so that's why I just use Nick because he's here.
I was gonna say not because I am a bad guy. I know that. That's fine.
Yeah.
It's
No. I meant Nick, not Joe. But if it was like Kyle and Joe, even James, people that I have a relationship with more, those are the ones where I'll put the consideration in, and the conversation start. But it's definitely not something where you just, because if you're doing a collab with everybody, it just looks like you're reaching, trying to get sales based off of that collaboration. And I don't do a collaboration because I want to get sales. Hell, the one I did with Matt, we worked on it, and this is no lie. We started working on it November of 2018. When did we release it? This past January 20? We worked on that for over a year.
Wow.
And just because it just took time. Like the first one we did, we were ready to release it, and then Matt decided he thought it was a little too sweet, so then we killed that one, and that became Old 57. And then we reworked it and decided, so it just takes time. But yeah, I hope I answered your question. I can go off because my brain, but that's what I look for. But it's always it's irritating, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Because I get a lot of people, hey, let's do this, let's do that. And I'm like, I don't know how much time people think I have.
Yeah, right. No, it's good to get that owner point of view of it. Because I think anybody could think, hey, I have this idea for what I think is a cool scent. Let's collab it. But yeah, it could turn out like trash. The only person that likes is the person who came up with it.
Yeah, and like Bam said that he does them with people he has a relationship with, but his are limited. Most of my collabs are limited. So the first collab I did with an influencer was Dan, and that was the Command Co-Wash. That's not limited just because it's one of our key products. I did a collaboration. So we did with Dan, we did Command and Conquer. That was limited for a while, but the amount of people that would just DM Dan about, hey, when can I get this? When can I get this? Dan's like, hey, what do you think about doing this full time? I'm like, cool. I get DMs all the time about when is this coming back? I'm like, you got to ask Dan because that's his. I need his permission. The collaboration I did with Matt No BS, it's limited just for a year, only because of the time it took to do it. I wasn't doing one small run. Like, bro, we worked on this for 14 months. This is a 12-month collab because my time alone will never be recouped in a few months. Who else did I do collaborations with? I did one with somebody I'm not affiliated with anymore. We did that for a little bit, and it's gone. And Jolly Old Fat Man, I think, is tired of hearing me talk, so he wants a giveaway. So, Sammy, roll with it.
You ready?
Yes.
All right. Do Voodoo's other one real quick because they're giving away a bomb and they want to do two different ones. Am I taking your spotlight? I apologize. Go ahead.
And there's another question for me, but I'll address that later, so I'll try to remember.
There you go. Do the giveaway so Gary can answer his question.
Okay. So same thing. From Voodoo, just the bomb. So let me take it.
Hold it up. Yeah. That's fine. Go ahead and give him a heads up. No. Just,
Okay. It's 1 to 15.
Go.
I am yawning. Go. Because I'm tired. Because I've gone to bed at like 3 o'clock every morning for the past week.
because she doesn't listen.
Because I can't sleep.
Because she doesn't listen.
Can't sleep.
You got?
Got it. But yeah, I guess last.
See, I hate. Yeah, there it is, right there.
Wait, let's go up some.
Okay,
There's 2 right next to each other.
that's it.
Yeah.
You got a winner. Go ahead and stop, guys. That one was quick.
Right on, Billy.
Good job, Billy. Congrats.
We want to thank Voodoo for their giveaways. Awesome, Billy. Congrats, brother.
All right, let's do another one. Let's run it back. Come on, Sam.
All right, we got Turnbull next.
Turnbull.
Combo of choice from Turnbull Tonics.
Oh, really? 115. Go. I'm not letting
All right, give StreamYard a second because it's about to jump.
What's up, Cribs?
Yeah, this way we do some giveaways so we don't piss off Bam. You know what I mean?
Family's in the house.
go. Got it. Can they enter again if they already won?
Bernie, only one number, Bernie.
Calm down, Bernie.
Yeah, Bernie, one number, brother.
Put Bernie in the corner.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I know. Okay. All right, so go ahead and stop. We have a winner.
Immo.
He's
Imagine that. Emo won
the
something.
king of giveaways.
All right.
I need some of Immo's luck, man. Seriously.
He found a way to make it a skill.
It's a wheel.
He
He
wants
puts that on his that's
wants
on his
share.
resume. Special skills. I know how to win shit.
That is kind of cool. You're right. That is cool.
Hey, speaking of people who always win, Joe, who's the guy that would always win in Dan's stream, and he won like the first 2 of ours?
Not me. I
Cam.
never won Dan's.
No, Davin.
Oh yeah, Davin and the bearded blonde. He wins. a lot.
Davin Winfield.
Devin
Yeah,
Winfield.
Devin
Yes,
Winfield.
yes.
Yeah.
Man, he always win. I mean, good for him. I'm happy for him, but he would always win.
Camel Cam wins the history questions.
Yeah.
Camo Cam is what everybody else is saying right now.
Is Immo
Yes. So
more-
Pete asked
Yes.
me a question, and I don't want to. I got to go back because I'm gonna.
Go ahead.
I forgot whose stream I was in, and I won something. And by the end of the stream, I totally forgot what it was and never got my winnings.
Speaking of winnings, I have your auction winnings. I got to send out Joe or Kyle, whoever it was that won them.
Yeah, take your time on that. You're good.
So
I know you're good for it.
Pete said, "Is it hard sometimes to come up with names to the new things you make?"
Yes, Maximus, we can see your comments.
Yeah, yes and no.
Oh,
And
Turnbull.
Yeah, Turnbull was the last one. So it just like in the beginning it was easier, but now I'm getting more and more sense. Because in the beginning I had a theme. Now I kind of have a theme, but I kind of don't. We do have a few scents named after like local things, like with Waldorf, Annapolis, and Potomac, like all things in my area. But sometimes I don't know, either I'll have a name before and I'll create a scent for that name, or the other way around, I have a scent that I have to think of like what this scent reminds me of or what it would be. And to be honest with you, I wish I would have just left out the whole naming thing and just put what the scent is on the bottle and that's it. Because does the name really matter? Does the name Poe make me want to use it any more than knowing it's oud and birch? You know what I mean? Like, it's just a name's a name, just like with artwork. Like we went from basic labels to we had artwork on our labels, then we went back to a cleaner, basic, more elegant look. Because I honestly don't care what the outside of the bottle looks like. You know what I mean? I think people who spend so much time on the artwork, there's more time they could spend on what's inside the bottle than on the outside. And that's just my opinion. It may be unpopular, it may be popular. Don't know, don't care. It's just my opinion. In my opinion, let me make sure this can.
I got that.
Good job. That was.
Hey, Joe, did you see his? I think Beardius said 14 first.
Yeah, I know everybody's saying that, but on my screen it's not showing that. Like that's what I keep telling everybody. I can't. I can only go by what my screen shows me. If you guys want, like, you know.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean,
It's just like every other giveaway on every other stream. It's whatever number comes up first on the person giving it away.
Yeah. I was looking at mine too. It said Beardius, but whatever.
Yeah. Bam says the artwork does catch the eye, though. And it's true. Fancy artwork does catch the eye. But I've bought in so many things because the bottle or the image looked cool and it smelled like turds. So, I don't shop with my eyes anymore.
How the screen thing works, because he does it on every one of his lives, and it always happens. Yeah, every time he does a giveaway, he explains it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? I've heard other YouTubers refer to this is the DNC rule. It's what's on my screen first.
Yes.
It don't matter if you got 5 people or 500 people. Somebody's always going to be like, what's on my screen first?
Yeah.
Well, that's because he has to repeat the rule every time he does one. A, because
and it's even scrolling on the bottom of the screen.
People don't get it, but B, also because he gets 300 viewers per stream, so he always has to repeat it for the new people.
But it scrolls too. So are you not paying attention to the screen? Like you see it 1,000 times scrolling, and it's slow enough for me to catch it. So I know everybody else can.
Okay, you ready to do the next one? Huh? Because you can do 2 in a row, basically. You good with that? Will you stop playing with the random number generator things? I know it's a fidget spinner. Will you come on?
Yeah, Pizza Face, on your screen, your answer is going to be before everybody else's. That's just how it's going to be.
Yeah,
but on Joe's screen, it'd be who really comes through first on his screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't. I mean, they're saying it was first on other people's screens too. It's just not that way on mine. I checked it twice because of how many times everybody's saying it.
Joe, whoever comes up first on your screen, that's it. That's the winner.
Yeah. What was the last number?
What's up,
14.
Drew?
It was 14. You know what's funny? So on my screen, the very first 14 is Maximus.
Right. On mine, I checked it
there
twice.
There were 10 people.
And I even went back so far to go back to the first giveaway. I was like,
yeah.
I know I'm in the wrong spot here. So, I mean, that's
14 on my screen. It's right under Beard Swag saying, "What's good, family?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
On my
there's a big space too.
Yep.
But my screen don't count.
Sure.
All right, so you ready? All right, come on.
How many numbers?
Well, I would just do the same.
Exactly, Drew. Exactly.
Right.
And tell them that they're trying
They're trying with Beard Outlaw.
1 ounce oil of choice from Beard Outlaw is the next giveaway. We actually have 2 of these, so we're gonna do one, and then right after it, we'll do the next one too. Just
Ready, set, go.
you didn't tell them the number range.
1 to 15. You just said it.
Oh, I did. You know, Daddy ain't that smart. Give me a break.
1 to 15. Turnbull said he's gonna give both of you.
Turnbull said he'll give 2 combos.
Turnbull's awesome. I'm not surprised.
Yeah. Doesn't Turnbull have the cool shaped butter container?
Yeah, yeah. Nick actually has them. We were getting ready to put out something for them. He took it though from me. He stole it.
Yes, I did.
Okay. It's like what is it, like a hexagon or an octagon?
Yeah, it's like a hexagon kind of, yeah. Octagon.
Honey jar.
Fucking container, man.
It's a honey jar. It's what our honey comes in.
Yep.
And my jelly that I buy. We used to do candles in those jars when I had a candle company a long time ago.
Right there.
All right, so here it is. I know. Will you please stop yelling in my ear, child?
Do the. Okay.
I mean, I know I'm deaf and all.
No, hold on. You're messed up. You're messed up. He put it in. He already.
That's what I'm doing.
So what's the other guy?
Exactly.
So why'd you comment?
Bruce Rag watching us.
You scroll down.
Yes, Pizza Face preserves. I'm sorry, preserves.
All right, so we do have a winner. I have to do some explaining here because Billy Rogers, brother, you already won, and you hit with 2, so therefore it goes to the next person who had 2 on my screen.
Is that a rule? You can only win once?
Yeah, that's the way we've always done it.
I didn't even know we were doing another one.
Joe, Bam said that he'd give the whole Bearded Life family oil set, but you kicked him out.
You know what? You need to stop helping him, Chef. You need to just stop.
We got Immo just sitting back watching the madness over a giveaway.
So are you doing international shipping? Because Tom is in Belgium.
I asked Outlaw. He said he was cool.
All right, sweet. I just had to ask because sometimes people don't know, and I don't. I mean, I'm just gonna sit here and listen to you guys.
Yeah, go ahead. Get 'em.
Same.
Wait. Just make sure they're all ready.
Well, hold on. I gotta be like Chris when he does his streams.
I look like freaking. Okay.
Gary, what was the most times you've gone live on Instagram in one day?
Who knows?
He thinks
You know
I've
what?
got a beat. He said something to me earlier.
Bro, so I get bored, right? I have ADHD, so I have to always like my mind's always, So and I work from home. I have my family here. I've only lived in Maryland 3 or 4 years. I don't have many friends here. So my friends are through Instagram. That's who I talk to. So I just go live a lot just to kind of talk to people. And I have this is the thing. I have my personal account, and 90% of the people who follow my business account follow my personal account. But when I go live from there, nobody joins. So.
Can I say?
Oh, yes, you did.
Can I start?
Gary, I didn't even know you had a personal.
I don't even have a number.
Yeah, it's Punk Never Dies 80.
No.
Nice.
Punk Never Dies 80. I'm joining.
That used to be my foodie. I used to do foodie stuff.
Get their attention.
So I built that page up, have a lot of followers, but then I changed it to my business. I changed that to my business originally, and I don't get much interaction because foodies don't give a shit about beard products. And then now I kind of switched it back to my barbecue stuff.
I got you. Nice.
All right, guys, we're gonna do the next one from Outlaw real quick. So it's gonna be 1 to 15 again. Please only enter once.
Yeah.
1 ounce oil choice. Why is my screen doing this? Okay, thank you.
There it goes.
And I think people like the lives because they like seeing behind the business. You know what I mean? So,
Oh yeah, someone commented on that earlier, Gary. Someone said I loved live earlier, seeing the shop.
Yeah.
Uncle
like
Nick,
I love doing it while I'm working in the shop because then people can see I'm a maker, not a faker.
Uncle Nick.
Yeah.
I expected to get some laughs from that. Didn't work.
I laughed.
I laugh.
Yeah, Sam laughed.
That's all that matters.
Am I right here?
Yeah, Drew said he loved seeing the personality of the owners. I
Neither
second
do
that.
I.
I mean, did you get a winner yet?
Nope, not yet.
Next.
So we're gonna just do a lightning round. Do 1 to 10.
Why is I don't know what swag means. How's that, G? Oh, you're okay. Never mind. I get it.
So 1 to 10 for the second round.
Yeah.
1
And
to 10.
Maximus said his mind's blown. I don't know what that means. After they guess, tell me, Maximus, what you mean. Birdie guessing like Bernie's going to the corner with Davey.
Bernie keeps getting eliminated.
Oh,
Bernie, everyone.
Bernie's doing it just to be silly.
Silly burn.
Did you get a winner, Sammy?
We're checking.
Nobody picks number 10. They're right. It's 1 through 10 too.
Yeah.
10's probably the number. Somebody picked 10.
Nobody got the number. You want
Nobody-
what the number was? I'll say the number because everyone thinks it's 10.
If everybody has guessed, I guess you can tell them the number because you're gonna have to do it again anyways. Because Gary's got to be thinking it's 10.
It's not 10.
And then Drew jumped in and said, "Oh, well, I'll take a shot. 10."
I wonder if they can guess because it's the month of my birthday. Do they know my birthday?
They should know your birthday. Some of them should at least.
So it's the month of my birthday. It's like the number month. So if you guys can guess the number of my month.
If they've been watching my little dad series, they might know. But
I wonder.
I would just do like 1 to 5 and see who grabs it first.
Every other number got picked.
a good idea.
It's not 9.
How'd you? It's 1 through 10, and I see every number. So how'd you not?
Because B Nice already got.
And he also guessed like 8 times.
Oh, so it was number 8.
Well,
Oh, it.
go ahead.
He knows my birthday.
Good job, Doug.
Dougie C.
My birth month is. My birthday is 08/23/07. Wow,
Don't
that's
put that out
different.
loud.
I don't wanna.
Congrats,
Okay.
Brett. What did Doug win?
A 1 ounce oil from Beard Outlaw, scent of choice.
Nice. Very nice.
Yeah, when I talk, very quiet.
No, I like doing the video, the lives from the. No, I don't like. There's some things I won't show while I'm making stuff because obviously I don't want certain things out just for competition reasons. But for the most part, I mean, it's
I don't know, I like watching
it's an open door.
Gary, when you're like mixing and everything, I like seeing it all.
Yeah, I like when I mix my carrier blend. I like it when people see that so they can know it doesn't just come in a jug. Like each individual one comes in a jug, but I got to blend them together.
Right. I get what you're saying. Sorry, I need to take aspirin real quick. What is that? Oh, well, that's great, but I'm not eating it, so what do I need to see it for?
I want it.
And I'm sorry that all the questions were for me, but people like company questions. I don't know.
It's all good. What's up, miners?
Yeah,
All right,
Billy.
so
There you go.
the Kutcher bar is different because Jeff asked me that no matter who won, for everybody to be eligible for that one. So that's the only one where even if you've won earlier tonight, you can still win the Kutcher bar because Jeff wanted everybody to have a shot to win it.
That was cool of him.
Is that
Awesome.
his newest crucial bar or an older model?
It's older.
Hey, Joe, you got a question? Because it ain't me. I ain't got a hat on.
What hat are you wearing? Bearded Buck.
Someone asked me, well, before Pizza Face asked me, how do I stay so humble? I don't think that I am humble. I just am who I am. Like, and I'm the nicest a-hole you're gonna meet. That's just like I'm nice, but I'm blunt. I'm honest. I'm truthful. You know what I mean? I like what I like, and I don't like what I don't like. So,
Gary, me and Kyle actually used to think you didn't like us.
that I was what?
Me and Kyle used to think you didn't like us.
Why?
I have no idea.
I never really had interaction with you guys.
I think that's what it was. Maybe like just I don't know.
Did you in the past? Did you ever reach out to me for anything?
I don't know.
Like I didn't know who you guys were until you guys were with Dan, and I'm like, oh, I'll check these guys out. And then I like you guys. I try to be involved with you as much as I can.
Oh yeah, dude, you're awesome.
Yeah, but a lot of people are either afraid to approach me because they think I'm an a-hole, or they don't approach me because they think I'm just too busy to deal with them. But the answer, Pete, the hardest product, I don't think anything I have is hard. The most time-consuming is butter. And Vitality. Vitality is a pain in the butt.
I feel Dave.
Dude's on a roll tonight.
So Chris, he has his name up there, but usually it's the TCTBNL. So that stands for Tactical Ball Necklace.
Hey, you guys see Doug? You guys see Doug's message?
No.
Or
and ask Chris, he'll tell you.
Doug said, "Send my win to Maximus." I don't know if you guys saw that.
No, I did not. Let me go.
It's towards the top.
So the butter's harder because
I got
takes
it.
forever to cook.
It's right here.
Now, Gary, is all your butter pretty consistent as far as like feel and stuff like that, or does it kind of differ a little bit cent by cent?
No. So this is the thing, man. And I get emails and DMs and everything all the time. It's especially in the winter when it's really cold. Our butter, it's the same recipe every batch. Like nothing changes. But when it's cold outside in the wintertime, our butters will be hard as a rock because they're 90% butter. When you get my raw ingredients, when they get delivered to me in the wintertime, like my shea butter comes in a like 50-pound block, and it's like a cement block. Like it is hard as all get out. Now, when that comes to me in the summertime, it's soft. Like I could just push my hand through it. So when you get my butters in the wintertime, you have to put them, I always tell people, put them in the warmest spot in your house. Usually it's the bathroom. And let it sit overnight or for the day and get softer until you can bring it up with your finger. In the summertime, it's going to be super soft all the time. Now, during the warmer months, during transit, my butters, and a lot of people's butters do this, they melt and then they'll reset because as the temp gets hot and then lower, they'll start to reset. That messes with the consistency all the time because they're not melting and resetting at the proper temperatures and times. So I always tell people, if you get my butter and it's in the top layer is like super grainy, my butters come in plastic tubs. So stick it in the microwave 20 seconds and then 5-second intervals until it's fully melted. And I have double walled containers. So your containers should, as long as you follow the 25-5, you're not going to melt the jars. And then once it's completely melted, just stir it real quick with a toothpick or something. stick it in your fridge or freezer and leave it there until it's solidified. And then it'd be perfectly fine how it's supposed to be when I do it. But I can't control the butters once they leave my house, the melting and the cooling. You know what I mean? It's going to happen. Right. The wintertime, it's not a problem. You're going to get them how they're supposed to be. They're just going to be hard. So you have to soften it in a warm area. And then you don't have to keep it in the warm area. You just have to let it get softer. But yeah, so I don't know what your question was, but yeah, I think that answered.
I think it was just more, what was your hardest problem? What was it? I don't know which one that was. They've been rolling out questions for Gary.
Because I've had people text me and because every time I make butters, I always pull one out of the batch as my test and I keep it, right? So duck cut notification. So I'll get people, they'll like, hey, I got this butter and this is what it looks like. So I'll pull mine and be like, this is what, and I'll take a video of me scooping my finger through it. This is what it's supposed to look like. And they're like, well, mine don't look like that. I'm like, this is why yours doesn't look like that. Do this, and then it will look like this. And they're like, okay, thanks. But it never fails. Like I get pictures. Oh, mine's gritty. The people associate grittiness with terrible, like it's terrible. The grit will still melt down. The grit is the shea butter. Shea butter is a punk, right? Shea butter is the most finicky thing in the world, and you have to cook it at a certain temperature for a certain amount of time, and then you have to cool it at a certain way, or you're gonna get grit, and that's just how it is. Unless you whip it, right? But I don't do whipped butters. But the grit breaks down. You know what I mean? So if it's a cosmetic thing, then don't worry about remelting it. But if it's a thing where you just don't like the grit, then whatever. But it worked the same. You know what I mean? But shea butter needs to be kicked in the junk. You know what I mean?
All right, you guys ready for the next giveaway? Sam went to go find something to eat real quick.
Good for her. She needs it.
She definitely needs it. That way I can stop hearing her go, I think I'm hungry in my ear every 2 seconds. I think I'm hungry.
Just front of
So the next one is actually going to be the first 2 people to get the number right are going to win, because you're going to get, if you guys can see that, from Coon, you're going to get an oil bomb with the matching box.
Still one of the most badass displays I've seen.
I'm going to take a drink so I don't say nothing.
Scent of choice. Thank you, Gary.
Gary, you can't do that. You can't say that and not.
Hey, one is not my show. 2,
and Gary,
I can't
do whatever you want.
I agree, Gary. Take the high road, brother.
1 to 15, and the first 2 people win. Go. Look at Chef jumping in there.
I feel like the same numbers. Like, come on, guys, be different, be unique. Nobody's guessed number 1. Nobody's guessed number 2.
What I've noticed in giveaways is a lot of people seem to have like a set number they're going to use over and over. That's just their number. And now because Gary said nobody used number 1, everybody's putting number 1.
I mean, I don't see a number 4.
From where, Sam? Nothing's open.
Is it 1 through what? Oh, I don't see a 15.
1 through 15, we're done.
I don't see a 14. Come on,
we
guys.
have our 2 winners. So first up, let me just double check this here before I get, anybody getting mad at me.
I just want food.
I can't order anywhere, baby girl.
Why?
Because everything's closed now. It's state law.
No, man.
I do know it.
Yeah.
All right, so first up is Zebra. And then the second winner, where'd he go? There he is Eric. Congrats, Zebra and Eric.
It just won't work for the code if you have that as one of them.
Yeah, my code for the buy two get one French Crush. No codes work for French Crush because 100% of that goes to Araya.
Yeah.
And I think we're gonna do a huge French Crush thing fairly soon, because she's circling the drain like she doesn't have much to go. So we're gonna need to help out with memorials and funerals like that. So
that's crazy.
So we're gonna do another French Crush something. I don't know what, but we're gonna do something.
See, that's the beauty of children right there. When food is ready, not a word, right? She's not hungry. Now she's hungry, and it's my fault that nobody's open for her to order something.
You guys don't have anything open? You don't have like DoorDash to...
No, dude, they made the rule now that everything's supposed to stop delivering at 8 o'clock and everything else around us.
Oh, okay.
So it's like, come like 7:45. If you're hungry, you better make that mad dash in a hurry because.
Right. And some of them close up and not even like have your food ready. You know, it's weird.
Right.
They'll just say you have a credit for DoorDash or some shit, not even like notify you.
Yeah, we had one the other day. We ordered at like 8:30, and instead of saying we couldn't order, this is that we found out the hard way.
Yep.
Uber just sent the money right back, but as a credit. And I was like, well, why did you even take the order then? That's kind of messed up.
Yeah, and it even says, oh, they're confirming your order now. They'll confirm for 2 seconds and then kick back.
You want to hear a story with
Sure, Zebra. That's what you want to do.
It wasn't Uber Eats. It was what's the other one? Not Uber Eats, but not DoorDash. No.
Wow.
Grubhub.
So I was at work. So I'm in DC at work in my office day, and I ordered some food from an Ethiopian place. I really love Ethiopian food, and I order it. The lady says, like, over downstairs. I come downstairs. I'm like, hey, I'm on my way. Just give me a minute. I had to take the elevator, come downstairs. And I get down there, they're gone. Then I get a thing saying, unable to deliver, Grubhub out, basically. So I'm like, the heck? I didn't say the heck. I said something else. But so I called Grub, and so the number they text me, I text them back. I'm like, hey, bring your ass back here. I want my food. Like, I am here. Where you at? So I called Grubhub. I called the restaurant. Grubhub was like, well, the person said they couldn't deliver it. You weren't there, so they left. I'm like, no, this chick just stole my food. Grubhub wouldn't give me a refund. Restaurant wouldn't give me a refund. They wouldn't send the person back with my food. So they're like, oh, we'll give you 50% off your next order. I'm like, so I got to pay 1.5 times the amount of food to get the same food that I wanted the first time? Like, get the heck out of here. I was pissed. I won't use Grubhub no more.
So what was that was the outcome? That was it?
That was the outcome. Gary didn't get no money back. I spent $40 for shit I couldn't eat.
Wow.
So are you going to take advantage of that
because
50% off, or do you want to pass it our way?
Yeah,
You know what?
They put fees and stuff on there.
This is ridiculous now. I didn't do jolly old Batman. It was a misunderstanding.
Hey, I didn't do that, so don't blame me.
No, it's your fault because you've been egging it on the whole time.
No,
Yeah,
it's not me.
absolutely.
Bam's still in here, so he's kind of egging on.
I know Bam said earlier that when he first met me or saw me, he thought I was an a-hole too, but now he doesn't. Hey, I'm not going to lie. I am an asshole. If I don't like you, I don't like you. If you burn me once, that's it. Like, there's no going back from that. You know, there's some companies and some people that I was ride or die with, supported them and helped them get success. It just turned on me once, and that's all it took. You know what I mean? I don't have time for that.
Was that the person or whoever it was that you mentioned earlier that you used to be affiliated with, but you're not?
No.
I know who it is.
Well, one of them, but there's a company that might have won a certain Beardy Award solely because me and my supporters made sure they won it. So, yeah, if you want specifics, you just got to talk to me privately, Kyle and Joe. I'll
Oh,
tell
no.
some people. Some people I won't tell nothing to, but some people I'll share the information
Word.
with.
You've
You
told
know-
us some stuff.
man.
We got some mutual respect, trust there, Gary.
Gary, man, I wish I was a little bit more like you, maybe, because I've been known in my lifetime to give people too many chances, and then I just get screwed as many times as possible.
If I could tell you how many times, just as business wise, I've been screwed, ripped off, lied to, I mean, you'd be shocked. And I've given so many chances, but I had to get to the point where, like, you know what, it's one and done now. Like, I just don't have I don't have the time. Like, I do, and this isn't me tooting my horn, but I do so much for so many people.
You do.
That I don't have time for people who want to take advantage of me. I mean, I don't have time for it. I want to focus my energy on making sure, you know, Araya's family is taken care of. I want to make sure people who can't afford beer products right now have access to that. I want to make sure people who can't afford hand sanitizer can get some. You know, I'm not about ripping people off or charging them 3 times as much of what it should cost. And I mean, I don't have time for. I don't know. I just don't have time for it. Listen,
I'll say this,
a year
Gary.
and a half ago, I got to say this, Ralph.
Yeah.
ADD. A year and a half ago, I would have been MFing publicly, and we would have fought it out on a live stream. But I almost killed my business because my mouth liked to move faster than my brain did. And
I have that same issue. Don't feel bad.
While I never did or said anything that was a lie or wrong, everything I've always done has been fact and truthful.
Right.
I always chose the wrong venue because I'm an open book. You know what I mean? Like, if I have a problem with you, then we can discuss our problem openly to everybody. I don't care. Well, some people don't like that. So I had to learn that because it's not me. It's my business. No matter what I say, it's not Gary. It's Chesapeake. So it just took a minute to figure that out. A lot of minutes.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Joe. What were you saying?
Go ahead, Joe. Joe, you breaking up again?
I think he is.
Joe's
Big
a
Fred's
Walt Disney
tickling
right
his
now.
underbeard.
He is turned into a wax museum at the moment. Oh.
But
No. Now he kind of looks like somebody's weird lawn troll.
Oh, he got
And
Fred is tickling his underbeard.
All right. Well, Gary, let me layer on, bro. So before Joe and I started our channel, I was just in the beard game, and
Thank you, Mac.
there's so many companies and so many viewers that I supported. And when I say I supported, I mean bought their products regularly, reposted their stuff, things like that. And I gotta say, most people have been great, but since we started our channel, it's been shocking. The people that have supported us and the people that haven't, and again, most people have, but I've been surprised. The few reviewers that I was buddies with, the few companies I was buddies with, just don't care. And I don't ask for anything. I would just, some people just say like, hey, they just started a review channel, check them out. So I know what you mean, but I'm with you, Gary. Like this last year and a half, man, take the high road. I don't even want to say take the high road, but sometimes it's just not worth it, I guess is the better way to say it.
Yeah.
That's probably the best way to say it.
Yeah.
And I think I owe a lot of, I have a pretty good supporting cast behind me that tries to keep me. Now, I did surround myself with some idiots for a while, but they all been booted from my team or my supporting cast because even when I said, hey, we're done with this, they just kept going it and creating more problems for me. But I do have to say, besides my supporting cast, I do owe a lot of my adjustments and my change of attitude or perception to Dan. Dan and I have so many conversations, and he has a different perspective. And while I don't always agree with him, I respect him enough to take what he's saying and process it into a way that I think I could, redo it, or how I could change a little bit based on what he said without, being a robot. You know what I mean? Like, oh, he said this, so do that. I try to adjust some of the advice to how can this be something I would do, Yeah, but Dancy, yeah, he said, and basically what Chris is talking about is, and I paraphrase it, is shut up, put the keyboard down, work harder. That's basically it.
That's good advice. I like it.
All right. You guys ready for the next giveaway?
Absolutely.
Everybody's good? We're up to 40. We've been up to 45 at times. Guys, thank you. I know it's Saturday, but I mean, honestly, what else do you guys have to do? Seriously, everybody's on lockdown. So you may as well be here with us, right? Up next is a Beard Justice Trio. Oil, balm, and butter. Scent of choice. He just dropped a new scent today, and he's got an oil deal going on as well at the moment.
What did he drop?
Acquadigio. I can't remember the actual name he put on it, but it's his version of Acquadigio.
Oh, sweet.
So,
we have that same scent too.
Random number.
People.
15. Go.
Yeah, that's our lighthouse.
Yeah, your cologne scents must be pretty popular, Gary, because they don't sit very long.
I took them off the site because they were 2 ounces, and I'm those were the last things I transitioned to 1 ounce. So I'm in the middle of transitioning everything. When you do a rebrand and go from 2 ounces to 1 ounces, and you have to buy labels for 5 million things, it's not fun.
All right, guys, go ahead and stop. That was the wrong one. Sorry, Maximus. It is McMahon.
Billy.
Go ahead, Nick.
Mr. McMahon. Where is he?
You win Beard Justice's Trio.
Dave says chin music. Chin music's not new. Oh, the hype is on in half an hour. Are you guys going to get hyped?
The wife and I got to catch up on some shows, so not me.
I did that last night. What shows did you watch?
Nothing yet. We're going to.
Oh,
we got to catch up on Jersey Shore.
Really?
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
That show stuff on?
Absolutely. 110%.
That's not a show.
Yeah, it is.
Train wreck.
Oh, God, bless your soul, man.
We watched like Station 19, Man with a Plan, Last Man Standing.
Yeah, see, that's good stuff. That's fine.
Yeah,
I gotta catch up on Ozark.
I mean, I'm more of
I
like
haven't
a
watched that.
head kind of person, like that kind of stuff. But
later, Drew.
How is Ozark?
I couldn't get into it. I watched the first season. I liked it. I had no interest in watching the second season for whatever reason.
I've been hearing a lot of reviews about it. I'm debating on whether to watch it. My wife watched it.
We should be done before the hype. We've only got 3 giveaways left, so we should be done before the hype.
And if we're not, we're not. Okay.
Yeah, see, I'm a diehard Breaking Bad fan, but I can't get myself to watch Better Call Saul.
Better Call Saul is not. I don't like it.
Really?
My mom just started Better Call Saul. She said it's fantastic.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I watched that show, man.
It's a train wreck, bro. Right, babe?
There's something going on outside.
Oh, shit.
90 Day Fiance.
See, Dave said, in his opinion, do you, bro?
I knew it was coming.
The 90 Day Fiance one that cracks me up is when you have like a 600-pound ugly person and then a really good-looking, skinny, attractive person. You're like, and you expect anything other than trying to get a visa? Come on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. Our mom watches that all the time, and there's times when you see the matchups and you're like, and you thought she really cared about you? Like, you really believe this?
Or vice versa. Like, it could be a good-looking dude and a bad. And I'm like, you know what? Yes, love is blind, whatever, but come on, love is stupid. So,
yeah, Ryan. I mean, that's all I keep hearing is that it ties in really well. I'm sure one day I'm gonna just go ahead and give it a try. It's a matter of literally just clicking on it and starting to watch. That's the hard part.
Yeah.
Pete, I've heard The Wire is really good. I have not seen it yet, but that's on my list.
There's one season of the 90 Day Fiance where you have this white guy from Oklahoma named Russ, and he marries this Brazilian named Powell.
Wow.
She is finer than the hair on a frog's ass. I tell you what. And they're still together.
They are. They are.
Pete, did you watch HBO had some really good shows back in the day? Pete, did you watch Oz?
Oz was amazing.
That was like the same time. That was around the same time as The Wire. Those were like their two biggest shows.
Oz was so low budget, it was ridiculous.
It was still good though. They managed to like do really good with it.
Deadwood was amazing too. Deadwood was really good on HBO.
Back in the day, it was Oz, The Wire, and like Sex and the City as like the HBO shows that were like everybody raved about.
I didn't watch Sex and the City, but the other two I watched.
My wife loves.
That was no neck.
So there's another show besides 90 Day Fiance. There's a show called Married at First Sight, where these two people get married whenever meeting. I like that show. And there's one or two couples who actually have been married 5-6 years now and have a kid. But the other ones are just a train wreck. Like I just watch it because it makes my life feel so much better.
Yeah. I love Below Deck.
Oh yeah, man. Below Deck's good.
Deck is amazing.
All right, guys, I'm going to head into the next giveaway real quick. And it comes from a regular on here, Chronic Beard Co. Combo of choice. You guys should know.
I refer to them as Hemp Seed Beard Co.
1 to 15.
I'm out of drink.
Gary, I need to get Dan in here.
Huh?
I said I need to get Dan in here to have another talk with you.
Right. I love Dan.
We can tell.
I like Dan too.
He's a good dude.
He always answers me no matter how annoying my questions are.
Yeah. Anyone who thinks Dan is different on screen because of money and stuff, they just don't know. I've met Dan in person.
Yeah.
Same guy. That you mean there's no different.
Okay.
Dan is Dan.
We have a winner. Half baked and bearded. That makes sense.
Hell yeah.
That was
There
fixed.
you go.
That was fixed. That just lines up too good.
That was fixed.
It's 420.
Is it 420 today?
No, we're 2 days away.
Oh, it's yeah.
Dude,
It's 420 all month.
it's a
It's 420 all
perpetual
month.
Sunday for me, bro.
Congratulations.
420 all month.
It's
By the
Groundhog
way,
Day
Half
every
Baked
day.
is such an amazing movie.
Oh, I love that. It's the man on the couch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When he's listing off all the snacks to get from the store, it was amazing.
All right, real quick. Joe
Sorry,
asked me
Buttercup.
this. Hey, Joe asked me this the other day. It's a great question. What is it, guilty pleasure show? Like, what are you embarrassed to admit that you watch?
Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
I respect that.
I respect that too. I don't judge people.
No, Orange County, not Beverly Hills, Orange County. The original.
Yeah, that one's slightly less offensive.
You see how quick I was with that too?
Oh, I'm not. I like Below Deck, and I sometimes watch old episodes of Sex and the City with my wife because she loves it. Those are my
Only when there's sex though.
Dude, I like the challenge on MTV that used to be World Rules versus Real World, but now it's just the challenge.
Oh, the
I
challenge.
love that shit.
Challenge is amazing.
I watched that.
Cara Marie is my
challenge
secret
or
crush.
something. I don't know. I don't see it when I watch them, but yet I watch. So,
Gary, the challenge is amazing. Are you watching this season?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm watching
dude,
I was so sad when CT went home.
no spoilers.
do you have a
I was just
guilty
gonna say I missed this week's episode. No, I don't
Never mind. CT don't go.
I didn't watch it either.
It was like the biggest upset ever.
You know what's funny? So, do you guys know? And this is off topic from beard stuff. So, I don't remember if you watched the very first Real World or it was Invasion of the X's, where the X's came on the show
in 1982, season 1.
Do you know Jay and Jenna?
Uh-huh.
Jenna, who's with Zach now, but Jay is actually a friend of mine in real life. Like I could call him up right now and talk to him. He lives
That's
in New
amazing.
York.
That's awesome.
Yeah, him and my son used to be sponsored by the same apparel company for CrossFit, and that's how we met. we flew to Texas and we did a competition together, and we met up with them, and that's how we became friends.
Here's another off-topic question, because I thought for whatever reason, Gary, you didn't have any kids. How many kids do you have?
4.
Wow, cool.
My
man.
oldest would be 20 this summer.
Wow.
You
I'm
guys
old.
know how many kids I have.
Well, you just turned. Remember from our live stream, Gary, you just turned 22 last couple weeks ago, right?
Yeah, 22 plus 18. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Wait,
So Chris says Jen
who's
is
the oldest
extra
in the
like
room right now? Who's the oldest in our
real
little
life. Jay's a different person.
Brady brunch setup here? Who's the oldest we got here?
I'd imagine Gary, but
I'm 40.
I'm 22.
You're what?
Holy shit! No, you're not.
Get out of here.
Stop it.
I turn. Okay, let's play this game. How old? First of all, who's older, and how old are Joe and I?
I know this. I was in the live. I got it wrong already.
Don't say it.
I did not say it.
Oh God.
41.
No, I remember.
Great
I
motivation.
think Joe is older by like 7 or 8 days, maybe something like that.
Joe's old. Oh, I got it. Joe's older by like 3 months, right?
All right, let's guess ages here.
So if I remember,
I
Joe.
think Kyle's like 36 or 26, something like that.
How do you lose your age range 10 years?
I don't freaking.
Like, what are you, 40 or 70 or?
It was 36, 26. Somewhere in that area.
You're between 26 and 42, right?
Right. Somewhere in there.
Is it like
I got, let's see. Chris says I'm 25. I'm flattered.
42, Kyle. Okay. Kyle is older.
Joe is 32.
36, 35. Joe is 25. Chris thinks he's 25, Joe. Steve, Beards and Wood, never heard
Oh,
of
Mr. Better late than never over there with the 52 bomb.
Oh no, Joe's not 32. He's 20 because we were talking about basketball players and we were naming like Kevin Johnson. He goes, "That's before my time." So you're not 30. You're in your 20s.
What?
So, Chris, by the way, Joe, that's Joe. I'm Kyle. People confuse that. He said
Joe
Kyle.
is Ginger, so Joe Ginger, and then Kyle not Ginger.
There it is. All right,
Even
so
though Joe's not a true Ginger, that's just how I remember.
yeah, I think it's the oil on his beard, and then the lighting makes it look a hair more red.
Redder than what it really is.
Yeah,
But it's red. Just
Yeah,
not.
no worries.
Fred said the drapes are not the same.
Fred would know. Okay, we'll stop this game. Joe is
I
older
prefer
than
hardwood over carpet, if Fred was wondering.
Pete White, that would be Thunder, Dan Marley. Thank you very much.
I'm glad Sammy's not in the room for this.
Yeah.
Joe is older than me by about 6 months.
4.
Okay, 4 months, whatever. We are both 31 years old.
Yeah, I was close. 32.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be 32 in October.
We're close. You
Kyle
said
just
said
turned
26.
31.
You had to,
I turned 31 1 month ago, March 18th, day after St. Patrick's Day every year.
Nice. I believe
Hey,
it.
Rob K, number 1. Yeah, Nick has literally said like 15 words a day.
Yeah, I do. No,
Yeah, let's pause. Hey, everyone, let's pause for a second. Nick, the floor is yours.
Say what you want, Nick.
Oh, okay.
First of all, none of us can see.
Sorry, just kidding. You're done.
hold on. Give me a second. Nick. Remember, we're live. Go ahead. The floor is yours.
How about, can you turn a light on so we can see you first?
Hold up. Big light is not.
Kyle's demanding. You
I
think
am.
that's
I
bad?
don't
You should see him talk to me.
Look,
before.
you made him leave,
Yeah.
jerks.
It's
Oh,
it's
so now we can see him. See, look, now we can see Nick. He's a very handsome guy.
Hey, take your shirt off so we can see you.
The floor is yours.
Oh dear God.
Jeff
Okay.
says I have stock pedal.
Moving on.
Love
Thank
you,
you.
Tiki knows a guy that looks like, I'm assuming, I don't know. There's like 4 Joes in here, I think. So I don't know. Is it me, Tiki, or the
Thank
other Joe?
Yeah, which Joe are we speaking of here? I mean,
But yeah, I get told all the time that I look I look way younger than I am.
You do. How old is the Joe on top?
All the time, I look older than I am.
How old are you, Beard Life?
35.
Yeah, you look. You're old.
Tiki said you. Tiki said you, and I still have no idea who he's talking about.
Yeah, I know.
I would have guessed 31. Nick, are you older or younger? You're younger.
We gave Nick the floor, and we haven't shut up. Go on, Nick.
Go ahead, Nick.
I'm actually the youngest here. I'll be 28 tomorrow.
Oh, happy birthday, bro.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Chef hasn't talked either.
Yeah, but Chef.
Thank you, Tiki.
When I go live
I'm
with
between
Chef,
28.
he stares at me and laughs at me. Hey, she's back.
So I'm between 28 and 38.
Oh, that was good.
All right.
I'm 34.
Look at that cup of noodles.
The water and it hit my finger and it was boiled with water.
Oh, all right.
No, the boiled water hit my finger.
Fine.
Yeah, today is Tommy, Beard of Motivation's son, Tommy. It's his birthday.
Oh, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
All right, guys.
What do you want? What do you want?
We are on Boston Beard Co.
But I got to a lot when I was here. How dare
Who's that?
Boston Mike.
The Boston.
Boston Beard Co.
Boston.
Everybody ready? We got 2 left, guys. 2 giveaways left. So,
Ready.
All right, because I got some Chick-fil-A coming my way. So
we're almost done. No, I know you want Chick-fil-A. Relax.
It's always a good day.
I want Chick-fil-A, but it's Sunday.
Boston Beard Co. Combo of choice, guys. 1 to 15. You start them or you eat?
7, 8, 12, 11, 10, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
have you noticed that the times you really always want Chick-fil-A the most, it's always on a Sunday?
I want
Yes.
those fries that are made of waffle.
Is it sad that I've never had Chick-fil-A?
Yes, that's very sad.
Yeah, no, that's strange.
Never had it. Dude.
I watched him so badly, but he never was.
Bro, so check this out. There is a town in Arizona that we would visit quite often in the summer, but it was a heavy LDS town. So most of the businesses, like almost all of them,
LDS?
except for McDonald's,
LDS or LSD?
LDS, Mormon.
Okay.
So almost 90% of everything was closed on Sundays. So we're up there, and I'm like, I want Arby's. Yes, I can eat 5 of these freaking beef and cheddars, and they're closed. I'm like, who in the F is closed on Sunday? And they're like, oh, we're a Mormon town, sir. Well, that's bullshit, bro. I want some roast beef.
I'm sorry, guys. We're going to have to do another round because we don't have a winner. So, random
Do
number
1 through 5.
1 to 15. Go. Nobody gets it here. We'll do it Gary's way.
No one ever wants to win whenever me and Kyle go live on YouTube.
I noticed that. You guys-
No one ever wants to win on ours.
That's
Pick
real.
number-
No,
pick
man, that's
number
not true.
12.
Just the last one took
12.
forever.
Dude, we talked about every single one.
Nobody picked. Oh, Joffin picked 12.
Nope. We have a winner. Look
I
at
have
that.
to go get a couple ice.
Okay, go get a couple of ice. We're not going anywhere yet.
Not
Oh.
happening, Chef.
Chef,
I still-
that was so
I
funny.
like that we still didn't let Nick talk. That's
Chef, do you realize I haven't keep my cold about
Right.
that? That was that funny. Joe, do you want to tell that story? It was just so funny.
what was the number? Oh, 15. Jeff,
No,
congratulations.
I talked enough.
Jeff, congratulations.
Let him talk to
You won Boston Combo of Choice. Boston Beard Co.
Hey, so has anybody else in this chat ever received any cookies from Chef?
No.
Of course we have. This is a cookie whore who sends out stuff.
Zero.
Oh man, you need some of his cookies.
Well, yeah, here's the thing. Everybody in this chat, you ready? Chef told Sam he was going to send her cookies. He still hasn't said anything.
I remember that conversation too.
He sent me what did he send me? Red velvet, like inside out red velvet cookies. What else?
Yeah.
I don't know, but
Congrats,
he
Chef.
vacuum sealed them, which kind of made them all stick together, so it was like one cookie, but they were good.
Yeah.
Jeff, reach out to the Boston Beard Company, I'm assuming.
Or you can trade it in,
Pete says BBC is awesome.
huh?
Thank you. Somebody laughed.
I mean, Pete, like if you want to throw your business out like that, bro, that's all you. Rest in peace, Barry.
Who? What are we talking about?
I'll tell you later who Barry is.
going on?
I'll show you who Barry is.
Okay.
And then you'll
Is
get
Barry
why
like
Barry and BBC go together.
Is Barry like Fred?
Fred is definitely afraid of Barry, and I'll show you why later.
Oh, the Barry I want to meet.
You don't want to meet this Barry. You won't walk for weeks, man.
Oh boy.
Wow. Wow. That just happened.
That was dark. That went.
That was a good quote off of Bad Santa, though. Do you remember that scene?
Yes, I do. That was epic.
Joe's like, please stop talking. There's certain.
Listen, I would love to
Pete said no, Barry.
to say that I've raised my daughter in a bubble and she knows none of this stuff. But the reality is, Sam knows a lot more than she probably should, and that's just how life has worked out.
By the way, Nick still has not talked because we're a bunch of ignorant individuals who won't let him talk.
Who you calling ignorant?
It's all good, guys.
Have you guys ever watched our reviews? Like, have you ever actually watched? So Nick sits there, right, and he just
No, we
he's
try
like,
not to. No,
awesome company.
Yeah.
Love the scent.
I can't even deny it. I really can't even deny it.
He does read the ingredients though.
Yes, because I'm blind. He has to do that job.
So there's hey, real quick, there's these two reviewers who I'm not saying who, but they were like big time
it's Beer Talk with Kyle and Joe.
Right. They're doing a big review, and the one guy is like going in depth, talking about the scent and everything. And he goes, "Hey, Bobby, whatever his name is." He goes, "What do you think about it?" He goes, "It's really good." He's just smiling. He's like, "It's really good."
Yeah.
Okay, back to you.
One of the best reviews that I saw was when somebody was like, "Yeah, this is in my top 5, but I've never put it in my beard yet."
Oh my god, same group.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. I've never used the product, but it's my top 5.
Yes.
That's okay.
I've also heard reviewers say, "I don't like this product based off of scent alone." I'm like,
I don't. Yeah, no.
I'm in it for the wrong reason.
I'll be honest with you. When I get bad reviews on my website based on scent only, that kind of irritates me. I'm like,
It
you
should.
don't like the scent. You don't need to like.
It should irritate you.
Right.
First of all, not liking the scent is subjective, right? Scents it's going to vary from person to person. Whether or not a product actually works in the beard or whatever is a totally different story than whether or not it smells good to you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Especially if it's a scent they didn't like and they told me and I gave them a new product instead and they love that one.
Yes.
You're still going to give me a bad review because
Yes. No.
And,
one of
and
my
those are the
best
same
friends-
people who are like, "Yeah, this product is totally irritating my face, but because the scent is great, it's the best product I've ever had in my life."
Oh gosh.
one of my best friends who does buy my product. He's in
You can just say
Arizona.
my name, Gary. It's cool.
No, his name is Brian. My friend Brian, he won't rate anything above a 4. He goes, because if I gave you a 5, people would think I'm doing that just because we're friends. I'm like, bro, people who look at this don't know who the hell you are. Give me a 5, Nick. Like, why are you giving me a 4?
Let's
I never
rate the
rate
website. Have a look at Brian's reviews.
Like, hey, I'm Gary's friend. By the way, 5. Like, I don't.
Hey, he won't give me a 5. It's always a 4. He goes, it's great stuff.
So the next time, just call him out on it. Be like, and why don't you leave the real number?
Immo, that's because we're talking about whatever. You know what I mean? The exit button's to the left.
Well, I mean, there's a bunch of reviewers here. I would imagine that's probably how we got started.
Yeah, I'm the only one that's not.
I mean, me and Joe got chased down once because this one company, I'm not going to say the name, but they were listing off all the properties other than being a beard oil, and their big argument was it cures foot fungus.
What?
Yeah, because we gave this company not so good review, they came after us Here's
Tiki has an amazing comment that should be highlighted right now. Emo regarding Emo, because Emo's the man.
for Immo, the screenshot.
I liked Bam's comment too. He talked.
I can't click on it right now. Are we done?
Man.
Yeah, we better do the next giveaway here. Joe's got Chick-fil-A on the way.
Right.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, let's get it. So
And I'm not giving that away.
Chick-fil-A can't be interrupted.
Wait, Hill's giving
Waffle
me
fries.
I haven't tried it yet. I haven't tried
Chick-fil-A.
it.
Hey, Jay's Beard Essentials. What's going
Chick-fil-A sausage,
on?
guys.
Hey, Emo.
Hey,
Your
Jay's Beard
skin's got to get a little thicker, bud.
We have
Okay.
one giveaway left, guys, and it is from MASC, the Cookie Bar. It's the original one. Sorry, I know it's not the cordless or whatever. Don't yell at me. Contact, it's a Cookie Bar. Be happy.
And it works really, really good.
Yes. I think the Joe below me actually likes the Cookie Bar a lot too.
The Kusher bar? Yeah, that's a good one. I have converted to blow dryer though.
Yeah,
Like-
so am I. I'm a big heated brush fan, but anyways. So random number, 1 to 15, doesn't matter if you won earlier or whatever, you can win. And go.
My line.
Yeah, but you're kind of all over the place today.
Yeah, can
I did.
Sam win her own?
Yes, I did. I did it. I know. I'm sorry.
Hit him again. Hit him again.
Oh, stop. We have a winner.
We all just witnessed it. Father abuse.
No, she attacked me. You were witnesses.
Sammy, I didn't see
Still
nothing.
going.
Gary, why are you taking That's not right.
Hey, Sammy's hood. She's gangsta. I ain't messing with Sammy.
She's got some Jersey Shore in her.
She's
All
a
right.
Jersey girl. You ain't messing with her.
I checked it twice. There it is.
Mr. Hoosier.
Who's your daddy? Congrats.
Who's your daddy?
Getting some heat in your beard.
His name.
Thank you to all the amazing companies for being part of the giveaways. Thank you to BAM for giving me a hard time.
Nick, thank you for talking so much and taking over. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he told one story and it was good. It was value added.
It was.
Yeah, next time, Nick, can you give me a little bit of time to talk? Like, I don't feel like I got to share much.
Yeah, we need more Gary.
No, you don't. I have a very aggressive personality. Like, I just seem to just roll. So I'm a terrible guest. I am.
I thought you were good.
No. You'll get DMs later. Don't let that dick back on. You mean it? Like, I'm sure you'll get one from Emo in about 5 minutes.
What am I getting from Emo?
A hug.
Oh, well.
A snapshot.
But guys, if everybody's good, everybody got their piece out. Anybody got something they want to say? I'm gonna let Joe go eat his food.
You're gonna let him? Like, he can't do it without your permission? Damn.
Oh, no, I mean, like, I'm gonna turn this off so he doesn't have to look at me and be like, Joe, end the live stream. Damn it, my Chick-fil-A's here.
No, it hasn't even arrived yet.
See, now I'm trying to be nice, and then,
Just for that, no Chick-fil-A for you, Joe.
I want to hear Gary talk more.
No, you don't.
I'm waiting for the very last minute.
No, I got nothing else to say. Thanks for letting me join.
Absolutely, brother. Thanks for coming on. I saw you cooking right before this. I was like, uh-oh. Did Gary forget about me?
No, I had to make sure the family had dinner before I came on.
Good man.
How am I the only company on the stream and I didn't do a giveaway?
I was wondering that too. I didn't want to say it.
I thought you did and I missed it.
Oh, Gary? No, Gary was actually I think he was part of our first one, though. The one that
Yeah.
broke
Yeah.
that we couldn't do the giveaways on Instagram.
took.
Mhm.
I thought Bam was gonna give one away, but
Don't
I,
share.
I've done enough
So
giveaways. Stay tuned. At the end of the month, I might be on another stream and do some giveaways.
That tastes like ramen. That tastes like ramen.
All right, guys. Thank you again. I'm not thanking Nick because he's supposed to be here.
Uncle Nick.
Thank you.
I mean,
No,
I'm,
Thank you.
Uncle
the
Nick.
way we're lined up right now, it's like I am here. I'm supposed to be on that side anyway.
Uncle Nick.
Yes.
Coming over tomorrow.
Yes, I'm coming over tomorrow.
Okay. You could have called him personally.
We'll see you tomorrow anyway.
Good.
Bye
bye.
She just fell.
bye.
All right,
Oh,
All right,
Thank
guys.
you so much.
See
Seriously.
you later.
Thank you as always. Be good, guys.
Gary, I'll message you.
Winners. I hope to see you guys next month.
Ooh, my nails gonna come off.
And now it's going to take an hour to end the broadcast.